Hi, welcome to the Living with Vision Loss podcast, where people can live more independently in their everyday lives. My name is Dawn Chickarone, and today, in episode 4, we're going to answer the question, how do I find low vision optometrists and rehab professionals in my area? In episode 3, I went through all the professionals that are out there to help you with your vision loss, and today I just wanted to go over how you can find them. I wanted to let you know that in the show notes, I will have the specific websites for you to access and directions that I'm going to go over on how to access low vision optometrist and rehab professionals in your area. These are 2 ways to find a low vision optometrist in your area. The first website that you would want to search is the Vision Council Foundation website to access the Low Vision Provider Network. I'm going to repeat that. You're going to go to the Vision Council Foundation website to access the Low Vision Provider Network. You would enter your location, and then it's going to show you different low vision doctors in your area. I have the website in the show notes for you to access. The second way you can find a low vision optometrist in your area is to go to the American Optometric Association, Find a Doctor of Optometry website. So the second place that you can find a low vision optometrist is the American Optometric Association, Find a Doctor of Optometry website. On this website, enter your city, your state, and your zip code, and then click on Special Emphasis section. And in that section, you are going to click on Low Vision and Rehabilitation Vision section. So you are going to find the Special Emphasis section, and you're going to scroll down and click Low Vision and Rehabilitation Vision. And then you will hopefully be able to find a low vision doctor in your area. Now I'm going to tell you how to find a low vision rehab professional. How you would find a low vision rehab professional to see if they exist in your state is to go to the Academy for Certification of Vision Rehabilitation and Education Professionals. I am a certified low vision therapist by this organization. The other therapies we talked about in episode 3 have been certified by this organization: a certified orientation and mobility specialist, the certified vision rehabilitation therapist, and the certified assistive technology instructional specialist, or CATIS. How you would find out if these 4 professionals are in your area is on the ACVREP website, which is in my show notes. Select Certification Directory and enter the type of rehab professional in the certification box, and enter your state or province in the Select State or Province box. This is how you can find out on the ACVREP website if you have access to a low vision therapist, an orientation and mobility specialist, a vision rehab specialist, and a CATIS. After you've determined that these professionals do exist in your state, the big question is, how do I get services? If you are a veteran, you are eligible to these services, and this is a federally funded program. The website that you would go to, www.rehab.va.gov/blindrehab/. Go to that website. When you get to the VA website, I'm going to give you 2 acronyms to help you locate the services. First, look for the acronym BRS. BRS stands for Blind Rehab Services that help veterans regain their independence. The other acronym you want to look for is VIST. VIST. The VIST is the Vision Impairment Service Team Coordinator. These coordinators are great. They could help get the services you need to achieve your goals. On the VA website, when you find the VIST, select your state and get the contact information for these services. If you are not a veteran, which is most of my patients, you have to access low vision rehab services through your state agency, so a state-funded program. Put in your search engine, State Agency for Low Vision Services, and then enter your specific state. I will give you an example. I live in Pennsylvania. I would put in State Agency for Low Vision Services in PA. The State Agency for Low Vision Services in PA is the PA Bureau of Blindness and Visual Services. The acronym for that is BBVS. So that is the state agency we mostly work with here in Pennsylvania. Once you logged on to the PA website, you select BBVS Office Directory. Things to consider. We answered the question, where do I find a low vision optometrist? And we answered the question, where do I find low vision professionals in my state? Things you need to consider when you're trying to get these services. All the state agencies' websites are different and all the procedures vary. VA services have their own referral process. It's totally different than the state services because the VA is federally funded. Our low vision doctors send their low vision exam to the state agencies to initiate services. So some of your state agencies might require an eye exam for you to get those services. You really should get a low vision exam before you get any rehab services. My doctors send me their low vision exam, which has such important information. In their low vision exam, I would know your acuity, your best corrected distance acuity, your best corrected near acuity. I would know your contrast, and I would know your visual field, your peripheral and central visual fields, whether they were intact, whether they were limited. All this information is necessary to select devices that work for you, to prescribe compensatory techniques that work for you. So when you do get low vision rehab services, you definitely would benefit from having your eye exam and your eye report with critical information to help you in the therapy process. Reach out to me if you have any questions. We have low vision interns that go through our program every year and they have graduated. I know low vision optometrists in Colorado, in Baltimore, in New York, and also in California. If you're struggling to find a low vision therapist, you can send me a message on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn contact information is in the show notes. All of these websites and how to access these websites are in the show notes also. I'm really excited for you that you can start to look for a low vision doctor and low vision professionals in your area.